Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday, the 3rd of November 2025. I hope you are keeping well. A quick note to regulars of the channel. Tuesdays are now my day of work. Now I'm hoping it means I'm working outside in the morning and in the afternoon, just one day a week. But I hope to get a game in before I leave in the morning because I don't have to start super early. And also when I come home I should be able to play a game because I'm not going to be feeling too tired. It's not particularly taxing work, I think, unlike what I was doing for a couple of months for the last few months, which was exhausting and I couldn't play. So there should be games tomorrow, but the timing of them will probably be quite widespread. Hello, there's something on my ceiling. I live in a bungalow and I can hear a cat walking on the roof. I presume it's a cat because dogs are unlikely to go up there. Cats sometimes crawl across my roof. What's going on in the world? I think one of the most egregious of groups at the moment are those misnomered groups that call themselves think tanks. They are, in fact, they should really be called paid political propagandists, because that's what they basically are in all cases, I think, or nearly all cases. They're, the word think tank drums up images of some kind of independent group of intellectuals imagining a situation when it's really not that. It's really a group of committed political hacks that are trying to find a way to force their point of view on others, and the funding of these groups is very dark. Often unknown who's paying for these think tanks. As I say, that's a really bad title for them, but they often get on the what they call the mainstream media, BBC and stuff like that. They're always bringing on people from different think tanks, without any mention of the fact of who is funding the think tank. And I think this is really important. If these people are going to be allowed to give their point of view, we have to know who is funding them. I mention this because there's an article in The Guardian talking about how Exxon have funded right-wing think tanks to spread climate change denial across Latin America. They've been doing it for decades, of course. They do it through passing money through a Texan fossil fuel company and a group called Atlas Network, which then goes on to publish books and translations, etc., with climate change rubbish, basically denialism, and stuff to put doubt in the minds of people who would otherwise see the scientific value of what has been figures that have been produced. What can we do about it? I don't know. Stop inviting think tanks to appear on TV, or if they are invited on TV, make sure that you have people who there, and make sure they are introduced as lobbyists for whomever, and also make sure that you have people to push back against their points of view, whatever that may be. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku, shall we? This is the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle for Monday. I'm going to start with digit 7, blocking down. I always seem to be starting with 7s lately. Don't know why, that just seems to be a common thread. Not planned or anything like that. It's just whatever number I see first. Somehow or another, 7s seem quite attractive to me. Perhaps I'm a 7-ophile or something like that. We've got 7s blocking up here. And rest. Come on. Okay, let's go through then, bit by bit. Seem to be stumped pretty quickly. Four blocking this square and this square, so in this row, there's our 4. Eight blocking this square, so in this row, that's the 8, that's the 1. So we've got a pair of 1 and 8 down here. We've got 1 and 8 blocking across there, so that's 1 and 8 there. This then will not be 1 or 8, it must be 4, 5, 6. So 4 then blocks across there and 4 blocks down here and down there, meaning that must be our 4. Can we do anything with the 5s? 5s then will be in those squares. We've got 5s there and there. And 6s will be, okay, so we got 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking down there. There's our 6. Oh, my cat is running around the house, sounding like an elephant. He's doing his exercise. Since he doesn't go out anymore, he does occasionally do some exercise in the house, which is where he runs around the house like a crazy cat. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but he sounds much heavier than he really is. He sounds like an elephant running around there. I sometimes chase him around, like for fun. Give him a bit of added incentive, and he runs and hides. Hello, 7 across there, 7 down there, 7 up there. There's a 7. 7 this way, that way. Oh, here I'll go with the keys again. That's 7 finished. One blocking up here, down there. Five blocking up here and across there. 2 blocking this square, so that's a 2, and 9 I think finishes the column. We've got 9 blocking across here, 9 up there, 9 up there, there's a 9, and I think we've got 2 across here and 2 up there. That's going to give me a 2 in that square, 2 blocking across here, there goes our 2, 5 blocking up here, there's a 5, and the missing digit here is 3. What a nice little flurry there. Missing numbers down here are 3 and 9, I think. Yes, they are, and this is going to be a 2. It means that this can't be 3 or 9. It could be a... What do we have down here? 1, 8, wasn't it? It could be a 2 or a 5. Okay. Can't quite say what it is yet. I was hoping a unique rectangle might have sorted that problem out, but I think not. Okay, 6 across here and there. Five blocking this square in this row, there's our 5. 3 completes the row. Also 3's up here and 3 across there. Okay. 5 blocks this square and this square, and we know down here this is 1 and 8, right? Because we've got 1 and 8 blocking across. So this is the only a possible location for the 5 now. Then, so 5 blocking down here and down here and down there. There's our 5. Two blocking down here and across there. It gives us 2 in that square there. And we've got our 3, 9. I know I had 3, 9 there. Now I realise that's 3 and 9 as well. Okay, so now we've got 9 blocking this square, 9 blocking this square. So in this column, there's our 9. 9 across here, across there. There's a 9. Haha, 4 blocking up here, 4 blocking across here, or actually it's all I need to say is 4 blocking this square here in this column. There's our 4. Let's save some energy, do it the easy way. Missing digit down here is 8, I think, and 8 blocks across there. That could be enough to finish the game, I feel. I'm not sure, but I think it could be. Still only digit 7 that's actually complete. Four across there gives me 4 in that square. If you can hear, it started to rain again. Last night we had such a deluge of rain. I hope it, if it floods like it did last night, I'm hoping that the water will go down in time for me to get out and get to work tomorrow morning. It was still wet. Well, there were still some puddles left when I went this morning. When I went out this morning for breakfast, I mean 1 and 5 here. That means this is going to be an 8. Eight blocking across here and there and down there. There's an 8, and also 8 blocking down here and across there, or just see that in any way you want. There's a 1. 1 blocking across here and across there, and 1 up here. That's definitely enough to finish the game now. 9 there, 3 there, 3 there, 9 there. 1 in this square, 1 blocking to the top, 1 there, 5 there, 5 blocking down and across there. There's a 5. We're almost done. Let's click on the numbers that we still need. We still need a 2. We need a 2 in that row there. And we've got 2 blocking down and across there, so that should probably finish them. Yes, it does. We still need a 3. 3 blocks across there and up there. That's a 3. That's the last one. We still need a 4. 4 blocks up there. That gives me 4 in that square. 4 blocking across there. There's a 4. 4 blocking down. There's a 4. And the last number to go in is 6 in a couple of squares. And that's our Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle over for Monday. Like I said, I'll see you tomorrow, but I don't know what time. Take care. Bye-bye.